All right. Welcome, everybody. We are here for the early start, 4:30 game, just to make it a little bit more convenient for us all. Here at Wheaton. And we're underway. Opening tip of the JV boys. Wheaton wins the tip. Three-point shot from the left wing by number 25. Offensive rebound by the Bulldogs. Jump ball. Cougars have the arrow. Wheaton pressing. Hinderleiter in the backcourt. Pass ahead to Schumacher over the top and stolen back by the Bulldogs. Marins comes in to challenge the attack by 24, and Marins gets called for the foul.
Yeah, they did a good job keeping the ball up and away so Marins couldn't get to it, but drew the contact through the body.
Number 24, good on the first.
Out to the early lead for Wheaton, 1-0.
Second one doesn't fall. Brigham pulls down the rebound for the Cougars. Marins moves around. Schumacher to Hinderleiter. Baseline drive back up to the top. Schumacher on the left side recycles to the middle over to Marins. Into the corner for Reether. Schumacher at the top, one more to Hinderleiter. Baseline again. Kicks it back to Schumacher on the left wing. Drives into the paint, kicks it to the corner for Reether. Reether takes the three off the front of the rim. Rebound by number 50 for the Bulldogs.
Wheaton do a good job right now of recovering on those passes, trying to get a hand in the face each of the shots.
Three-point shot by 24 comes up short. Long rebound goes to Schumacher. Into the corner for Hinderleiter again, baseline. And foul called on the Bulldogs.
Reeder was flashing there in the lane. Nobody had picked up the weak side on that. But hopefully we'll take advantage of some of those opportunities later.
Into Hinderleiter on the left side. Back to Brueggemann. Brueggemann attacks the basket, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for two.
Big crowd here for the early JV game.
Brueggemann good on the first. JV game tied at 1. Makes both free throws. First lead of the game for the Cougars.
Cougars' first opportunity to press here.
Pass ahead. Said that when Reether went for the steal, he stepped out of the bounds while touching the ball.
Yeah.
Do you think that's what happened?
That's what he called anyway.
Bulldogs working around the perimeter.
Football, but incomplete pass.
Schumacher gets the steal.
Whoa.
And draws the foul.
A lot of contact there. I believe that's his second one. 25 had one down there on the baseline on last possession.
Number 25 is Kung, K-U-N-G. I'm sorry, C-U-N-G, Kung. Brueggemann looks down low for Schumacher and gets called for the double dribble. That is that guy's generation. That is a double dribble. Current rule says that's
muffed catch at the first one, and then could pick up and dribble.
When we were in high school, that was a double dribble. Cougars pressing. Bulldogs able to break it into the front court. Pass down low to the opposite block. Three-point shot, and it's good. Bulldogs
5-2.
retake the lead.
Scoreboard just says 4, but I believe it should be 5. It looked
No,
like
it was
a 2 on the line.
three-pointer. Reether for 3. Hinterlader gets the rebound. Back to Schumacher, rises up from 15, too strong. Bergman knocks it away, and it's Bulldogs ball. Yeah, Bulldogs had 1 free throw, so it was 2-1, and then they made the three-pointer.
Three-pointer to got it.
Subs coming in the game. Schumacher, Bruggeman, and Reether sub out as Smathers, Horton, and Crumrine sub in. Bulldogs again able to break the press. Horton and Marin's double, and looks like 24 just lost it out of his hand.
Yep.
Ball back to the Cougars. That's Andy Boo, B-U-I. Bue. Bowie. Bounce pass to Smathers, gets through, takes the 3 off the back of the rim, and rebound pulled down by Shockley. Recognize that name. I think he has an older brother that maybe was a senior last year. Number 10, Kelly. Inside to 50. That's maybe Eggleston. Horton in the corner, back up top to Hinterleiter. Steps all the way to the basket. Crumrine with the offensive rebound goes up and draws the foul. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Good job by the Cougars crashing the boards. Good job by driving in. Just a little bit off balance taking that shot and pushed it off to the side, but Crumrine there for the offensive board to draw the foul then.
Good on the first free throw.
Schumacher checking back in for Smathers.
Second free throw upcoming. Another nice free throw by Crumrine. Game tied at 4. Cougars in a 3-quarter court trap. Trap comes by Marins and Hinterleiter. Marins, what's the call?
I don't know what he called.
Was he out of bounds?
I don't know. That's why I couldn't see. Hopefully, it wouldn't call him back court because we tipped it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just hoping it wasn't.
We'll take it back for the double dribble on Brandon. Smathers is back in the game after a real quick sub. These refs are, they got the early start too.
Let's hope we're switching it up for the varsity games, but probably not.
Well, it's just a 2-man, so maybe. Last night we did the 1 JV game refs and then switched to a 3-man for the varsity.
Gotcha.
Crumrine over to Smathers. He's open. He enters it into Marins on the low block. Marins gets his own rebound, kicks it back up top to Horton. Horton drives in, steps through, kicks it back to Crumrine in the corner for 3. Backside rebound by Smathers, goes for the tip drill. Marins brings it down and puts it in.
A lot of offensive rebounds there.
Back in the lead. Again, Cougars go for the trap. Able to break through into the short corner. Back up top, number 42, that's Shockley. 24, Boo, hits the 3. Bue. Should we say Bue?
Sure.
Buey. Smathers in the corner for Schumacher. Drives to the basket, floater. Gets a hand on it but can't secure the rebound. And number 32, Dutra, able to save it.
Some interesting passing going on here.
Buey used the assist off of Brandon's leg to recover. Shockley with the ball at the top. Ball deflected. Schumacher's there for the steal. Sees Marins up ahead.
Ooh.
Marins takes the shot on the head, and no foul called, because why would that be a foul?
He was just passing by.
Yeah, just going by.
Didn't want to take the bucket away from him.
Dutra to number 24, Bew.
Oh, double dribbled there.
I think I'm going to go with Bew.
Sure. Sounds good. What's the spelling?
B-U-I. The Bulldogs do have 4 fouls, so the Cougars are in the bonus the rest of the quarter. 1:25 left.
We can put it out there on our channel and see if anybody has different pronunciation for us.
Schumacher for 3, and he got it.
Nice shot by Brandon. Way to square up. Glad to see him taking that shot.
Trapped in the corner. Marins and Smathers, and timeout by the Bulldogs.
This coach probably not happy. He kind of jumped right into that trap. Instead of staying back, he was like, no, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into that. Got quite a few on their JV bench over there.
Yeah, the picture that Coach B got me, I'm not sure if that's, let me look at that again. I think that's their full roster. Yeah, it looks like that's varsity and JV. They got 18 players on there, so. There's 2 number 40s, so that's why I was saying that number 50 maybe is Jaden Eggleston, but I don't know that for sure because there's number 40 Pointer and number 40 Eggleston.
Oh, gotcha.
They're both freshmen. There's no 50 listed. But the 40 that's listed last after the 42s, what I'm guessing is actually 50. See that deductive reasoning?
Hey.
I really missed my calling. I should have been a detective.
Can't argue with that until it's proven wrong.
All right, back to the action after the timeout. Bulldogs with the ball in the random throw-in spot. We've come to appreciate that random throw-in spot.
Yeah.
At this point, if someone does it right, they're doing it wrong.
Yeah. They actually got the 28-foot lines marked nicely, clearly on the bench side.
Yeah. Number 32 over on the far side, that's Dutra. Double comes, throws it away to the top. Number 10, Kelly, able to save it.
Surely called travel there, I would think. Looked like he slid and kind of slid his back foot before he put it down. And we'll just do the half-court throw-in after a violation.
Marins, Horton lets it go. That was a nonverbal communication.
Yeah.
Reether back to Crumrine at the top, inside for Marins.
Good look down.
Good job by Marins keeping his hands high, scoring that goal. Ten seconds to play here in the first quarter. Kelly kicks it back to the top to number 33, Peterson. Back to Kelly, into the short corner, 1 second remaining. Shockley takes the 3 at the buzzer and comes up short. That will do it for the first quarter. Cougars leading 13-7. Let's reset these fouls for the second quarter. There was 4 fouls in the first quarter for the Bulldogs, just 1 on the Cougars. Bulldogs do have the arrow coming out in the second quarter. I think I'd like to move down a little bit closer to the outlet here. Can I move just this way?
I'll make sure that nothing falls off the front here.
Okay. If I could use, yeah, there we go.
Going to use the wall as a leaning post?
Yeah. They'll give me a second lean spot. I learned the other day watching a YouTube video that leaning is specifically an American trait. If you go to Europe, they don't lean.
They don't.
So,
They just stand crooked.
no, the standing crooked is also an American thing. If
Oh.
you don't have something to lean on, you stand crooked. Europeans apparently just stand balanced.
Gotcha.
And I have no reason to doubt that. It was on YouTube.
Well, everything on the internet's true.
All right, second quarter underway. Bulldogs get down low. Brueggemann went for the two-handed block from behind, and that's probably going to draw a foul most of the time.
Most of the time. You said you went with Bowie?
I want Bew. Buey.
Bowie. Bew.
I don't know. I think I change it every time I look at it. Makes the first free throw. Makes both. 13-9. Cougars inbound. Bulldogs dropping back into the half-court set. Schumacher at the top, over to Hinterleiter, wants the three. Hits the backboard. Brueggemann comes down with the offensive rebound, out to Schumacher. Schumacher drives in, kicks it to the corner for Horton. Bounce across the lane for Brueggemann, and Brueggemann goes for that floater and puts it in.
Good look by Horton.
Bew out to number 25 for the three-point shot. Horton fights for the rebound, is able to pull it down. Brueggemann on the run. Nolan Brueggemann draws the foul and the finish. And he'll go to the line for the and one. Take a look at that on replay as Horton finds Brueggemann. Acrobatic finish. Another nice free throw by Brueggemann. And the Cougars have doubled the lead, 18-9. Kelly down the line, Schumacher and Horton trap. Able to get the bounce pass into number 33. Hinterleiter pokes it away. Kelly gets on the floor to get it. Still on his knees. Able to pass it back to Bew.
Coach electing to save the timeouts there.
Number 12, Ray, can't control the pass, and Brueggemann knocks it away. Back to Schumacher. Down low, I'm not sure who that was going to. Was it deflected on the way? Because Horton was on the left side. It looked
no,
like
I don't think it was deflected. It wasn't deflected. The kid could have just intercepted it, but he decided to tap it.
Foul called on the Bulldogs as Brueggemann came in there and secured the ball. Evan Horton subbing out as Brant Smathers checks back in the game for the Cougars. Smathers inbounding into the corner for Reether.
Smathers with a good board.
Reether kicks it back out to Smathers. Baseline drive, kicks it up top. Didn't look, though, before he passed it. And ball, I couldn't tell if it was deflected or not. He rules that it wasn't. Backcourt violation on the Cougars.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody actually got it either.
Yeah, Smathers kind of wildly threw that. But with that said, when you do drive baseline, we want the wing to be filled so that he does have an option to pass it back to the wing. And then the next guy would fill the top to make the switch pass.
Yeah.
That may be what they're discussing here on the timeout. The Bulldogs called the timeout. Well, it's Friday.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Friday. This week just seemed like it kind of disappeared.
I have some really quality refs in my elementary games tomorrow.
For the afternoon?
Yeah, the morning is terrible.
Yes. I was going to say. It's.
But we do appreciate you doing that for us. Kelly with the ball on the left side. Ball deflected by Smathers' big toe.
It's that pass off the leg. They're quite good at it.
Ray getting pressured by Hinterleiter. He's able to steal it away. Hinterleiter to the basket,
Ooh, a little bit of an offensive foul there.
and he does get called for the offensive.
Good call.
Buey into Kelly. Still in the backcourt. Pass up ahead to number 12, Ray. Reether rises up and deflects the ball off the backboard. Bulldogs got a shot, but couldn't finish, and Hinterleiter pulls down the board, draws the foul.
He has a nice job tipping it out to Hinterleiter so that way we could get that board.
Ball into Reether. Brogan Reether, the sophomore. Back to Hinterleiter at the top. Ball deflected by Buey. Backdoor by Smathers. Smathers lands and puts it in.
Didn't go for the tip that time. I thought he was going to go for the alley-oop, but gathers himself, takes it back up nicely.
Kelly on the near side. Foul called on the Cougars as Buey is trying to break through the triple team, and that goes against Smathers.
2 fouls, 3 fouls, and 3 fouls apiece now. Is that what you got?
Yep, 3 fouls apiece. I gave Wheaton a point there at some junction, but taking that back away. Kelly back up top to Buey. Hinterleiter just a menace on defense, getting his hands in the dribble lane. Over to Kelly. That's Ray on the right side. Back to Buey. Rises up from 12 feet. Marin's back in the game, able to save it.
Oh, look out.
And timeout called before
Coach
Ray
Miller.
landed on Smathers, so no foul. And the refs were understandably concerned about the pad that had fallen off. That is an interesting setup. The pad just kind of sits there on the
Steps.
wooden step.
Yeah.
Which isn't the ideal thing for a step to be either, is to be a pad, but it's kind of an old style wooden bleacher gym. I remember playing here 2 years ago. The atmosphere can get pretty raucous.
Yeah.
Because it kind of has
It's a very small gym feeling.
that old College Heights gym feel.
Got the old stage at one end as the old schools used to.
All right, so that was the first time out taken by the Cougars. Cougars have the possession after that rebound by Smathers. Schumacher in the backcourt as the Bulldogs press. Smathers gets to Brugman, looks down low for Crumrine, too late on the pass. And
Yeah,
Eggleston dribbles it off his foot. Back
good
to the
idea,
Cougars.
just not a quick enough pass. Hung it out there.
3:46 on the second quarter clock. Ball into Schumacher, back to Marins on the right side. Marins through the double, gets it back up top to Schumacher. And he can't handle the pass. Jump ball is the call.
Stay with the Cougars on the possession arrow.
That's the second time the Cougars have let a ball go over their head, anticipating the guy behind them getting it, which is just kind of an interesting habit to have.
See, it's the volleyball fake.
Brugman in the low block, back to Marins, and gets called for the travel.
Little happy feet down there.
I believe Brugman got called for that before it got out to Marins. Kelly on the right side. Smathers and Marins trying to trap. They get it back to the middle to Buey. Goes through the triple, back to Kelly in the short corner, up top to Buey on the right side. Looking to enter it in to Shockley. Back to Kelly on the right. Buey into the near side for Ray. To Shockley on the left, Crumrine defending. Kelly takes the pass fake and gets moving before he gets the dribble down. Gets called for the travel. Bulldogs still in the full court press. Just one guy up, though. It's kind of a 1-3-1 full court. 3 at the midcourt line. Schumacher able to break it. Over to Marins on the near side. Crumrine back to Schumacher at the top. Over to Crumrine.
Ooh, there's back door.
Oh, that time they did go for the. Okay, so maybe the problem is that there's 2 players in the same spot 3 passes in a row.
Maybe. They need to put their earpieces in so they can be listening to the game.
Kelly back to Bio. Over the top, Kelly, nice job, or Bio, nice job receiving that. Smathers gets on the floor and creates the jump ball. The Bulldogs have the arrow. Where would a jump ball be inbounded?
That one should be over here. It was on this half of the court, but we'll go with the
midcourt line.
Midcourt line.
Ray picks up his dribble. Wild pass. Smathers gets a hand on it, maybe saved it for Kelly. And knocked out of bounds will stay Bulldogs ball.
Just helped him out. Just tipped it back to him.
Yeah, because it was over Kelly's head. Smathers came flying in like he was going to break up the pass. And ended up tipping it back to Kelly's hands. All right, in the front court, Bio to Kelly into the corner for number 42. Who's 42? Is that Shockley? Yeah.
Who's 32 then?
32 is Dutra. I was calling him Shockley.
Oh, okay. Okay, that was what had me confused.
Stolen away by Schumacher. Goes all the way. Good job by Marins to screen him to open the path for Schumacher, and an easy basket. Trap comes in the corner. Marins and Schumacher going in for surgery.
It's going to get a foul.
And Marins comes away. Operation says he buzzed the lungs.
Yeah, I would say got him a little. We're going to go ahead and go with the almost half-court line for the throw-in.
Ball into Ray and back to Bioa. I'm changing it to Bowie.
Bowie? Okay. We'll go with that.
Bowie, long 3. Smathers with the rebound. Pushing ahead to Marins. Down low for Evan Horton, and the nice finish. Marins almost got the crash charge.
Almost. Looked like last night in the girls' game there was a couple flops that wasn't called.
Yeah, the flop call is a hard one for refs to actually do. I've watched several college games where there's obvious. It's got to be something. It's got to be a flop or a foul, and they don't call anything. Smathers with the steal, out ahead, left-handed finish. Cougars are starting to open it up a little bit, 26-9.
Yeah, slow first quarter, but second quarter definitely intensifying.
8 straight points for the Cougars. And maybe more than that. I know it was 18-9. Dutra to Ray. Ray, good attack. Oh, Crumrine just says no thank you. 4 seconds remaining. Schumacher gets it to Horton at the buzzer. Oh, and rims around and out. And we're at halftime, 26-9 in this JV game. All right, 6 minutes on the halftime clock. We'll send you through the first half recap and then be back for the start of the, oh no, they reset it. I'm sorry, they're gonna do a 10-minute clock. 10-minute halftime clock. And we'll be back. All right, third quarter underway. Hinterleiter over to Reether. To Schumacher. Into the paint for Reether, back out to the corner for Hinterleiter. Up to the top for Schumacher. Drives in, kicks it to the corner for Marins. Back up top to Reether. Marins on the left side. Across for Schumacher, dangerous pass. And Schumacher commits the foul, comes up lame. Looks like he might have sprained his ankle in the process.
Yeah, it looks like might have kind of came down as it came through him. Ooh, gave it to us.
They called Kelly on the foul? Oh, my goodness.
Huh.
Well, we'll take it, I guess.
I guess, not exactly what I was expecting. Schumacher did a good job selling it with the limp.
Marins into the corner for Reether. He'll take the three. Too strong. Rebound by number 25. Stolen away by the Cougars. Hinterleiter all the way to the basket. High off the glass. And a nice finish as he goes hard into the support. It's really tight here around the court.
Yes, it is.
Take a look at that as Hinterleiter. Nice job floating it high off the glass to avoid the block, and then just a collision against the padding. Hinterleiter makes the and one. Foul called on Hinterleiter.
Yep. Gonna go to the half court throw in.
Kelly into number 25, that's Kuhn.
Kuhn had a couple quick fouls there in the first quarter.
Three-point shot
Good
by
box
Dutra.
out by Hinterleiter.
Ahead to Marins in the short corner. Nice spin to the block. Tough shot off the backboard. Reether's there on the follow. Marins able to kick it out. Schumacher saves it.
It's a good hustle.
Eggleston ahead
3-on-1, couldn't finish.
to Kung.
And that'll be another foul on Kuhn. Frustration foul, I think.
Second foul of the quarter. Hinterleiter across to Marins. Back to Hinterleiter on the right side. Jump stop. Finds Marins down low. Nice patience.
Nice job. Good job to draw the defense, and they relaxed.
Dutra was looking to make the pass and decided to put the dribble down, but had already given up his pivot foot.
Their coach seems to have relaxed here the second half.
Marins inbounding to Schumacher. Kung defending. Hinterleiter. Shockley defending in the short corner for Marins. Marins tough pass up to Schumacher for three. Air ball. Marins there to save it. Kicks it to Reether. Hinterleiter with the offensive rebound. Trying to get through the double. Kicks it back to Reether. Baseline drive. Nice step through. Brigham from behind slaps it away. And Cougars get to keep it.
Not exactly what I was anticipating again.
Brigham in from 12. Shockley pulls down the rebound for the Bulldogs. Dutra ahead, Hinterleiter deflects it, able to keep it in.
Just about wiped out somebody there.
Gets it to Brueggemann. Hinterleiter back on the left side. Or up top to Schumacher. Over to Reether open. Kelly tightly defending as he closes out. Into Brueggemann in the short corner. Marins gets a hand on it. Kelly's able to save it. Reether pushes him out of bounds and
off of Marin's foot.
Okay.
Coin in his pocket had flipped. It goes the other direction this time.
Yeah. Kelly gets it to Dutra in the backcourt. Finds Kelly on the left side. Thought about the three. Bounce pass gets back to Dutra. Entered inside to Shockley, but Reether's there to steal. Tough pass ahead to Marins. And ball deflected. It will stay. Thought Marins touched that last, but Cougars are going to get to keep it.
Yeah. Flipped again in the pocket.
Reether, Hinderleiter, and Brueggemann sub out. As, let's see, Smathers, Crumrine, and Horton sub in. Marins gets it into Horton, Crumrine to Schumacher. They got away with the travel there.
Yep. I concur.
Smathers tries to enter it into Crumrine. And foul called on number 12.
You don't see that push pass very much like that.
Did he call that on number 12? I'm not sure. Was it 42 he called it on? I thought it
12.
showed 12.
They got 12 is what they got on the board.
Well, who's number 12? Oh, there he is.
There he is, yeah.
Ray. I didn't even see him in the action. Marins muscles through, finds position, and puts it in.
Yeah, good take, good power dribble. Took it up strong.
Ray just telegraphs that pass. Marins there. Goes for the power layup.
You thought he was going for the dunk, didn't you?
I thought he was going to go for the dunk there. Ball to Ray on the right side. Smathers picks him up. Back up top to number 33. That is Peterson. Kelly back to Peterson as he dribbles to the top.
Ooh,
and
dribbled it out
pass
of
off the mark. Ray tries to get to it, but the fans want him to take a shot rather than just pass it around the top all day,
yeah,
which I can appreciate.
I don't know if you've ever said that.
Schumacher on the right side. Marins at the elbow, kicks it to Crumrine in the corner. Back to the top for Horton. Horton switches to Schumacher, inside to Marins. Marins looking for position.
Ooh.
And into the backcourt. Schumacher picks it up for the backcourt violation. It's just a little bit of a, Marins isn't typically a post player.
Yeah.
But just kind of got lost there. You're on the block. Your move can't be under the backboard.
It gets tough to shoot from behind the backboard. That's why you practice the Micah drill.
Peterson gets trapped, flips it up to Kelly. Kelly from 8 feet, off the front of the rim. Evan Horton in transition. Nice pass up to Brueggemann. And Brueggemann can't get it to fall, but Marin's there to clean it up. Kicks it back to Schumacher. Schumacher steps through, off the glass and in.
Nice job by Brandon to finish that.
And it was 18-9. It's now 37-9. Smathers gets the steal, finds Marins up ahead, and Marins lays it in for 2 more.
No power dribble layup that time. Just a normal layup.
Yeah.
Didn't want to be too cocky.
Ray tries to split the double. Schumacher's there to deflect and steal. Tough pass up to Smathers, able to get a hand on it. Peterson gets on the floor and tied up. Bulldogs have the arrow.
I like how Smathers was trying to jump ball it from the backside.
Yeah.
Reach through his back.
I prefer the jumping on them.
Yeah, that is always the best.
Peterson into the corner for Shockley. Up top for Ray.
I'm assuming some of the players, they must be saving for some varsity. Because Bowie and Dutra have not been in the third quarter. A lot of running going, no.
Ball into Shockley. Schumacher slaps it away. It will stay Bulldogs ball. Bulldogs try to throw it in, but over the top and out of bounds will
Hey, the official actually does know that nobody touched it, so it goes back to the spot it was.
Flashback to the Southeast tournament from a season ago. The Lancer Classic is what I mean.
After the intentional foul that saved the game.
What a smart foul by Broderick. Smathers on the left side, back to Schumacher at the top. To Marins. Kicks it out to Horton for three. Off the front of the rim. Brugman there for the rebound, but couldn't secure it.
Yeah, had great position, did a good job screening out on that backside, but could not secure it with the hands.
Kelly picks up the dribble, gets it up top to Peterson. Back to Kelly in the corner. And knocked out of bounds. Will stay Bulldogs ball. Ball in, Smathers steals and puts it in. Grant Smathers with the basket. Got a little late on the clock there, 7 seconds remaining in the quarter. Ray picks up the dribble, actually secures the ball, puts the dribble down. Shockley from the short corner, blocked by Bruggeman. And that will do it for the third quarter. So a scoreless third quarter for the
Bulldogs.
Fierce defense of the Cougars.
Yeah. It's like number 15 is checking in for the Bulldogs here. Did Bowie score all 9 other points? I know he had a 3. He had free throws. Maybe one other kid made a 3.
I feel like there was another basket in there, but I don't remember who it would have been. Maybe Dutra, number 32.
Yeah.
All right, fourth quarter getting ready to start. Ball into Hinterleiter. Bruggeman in the paint. Finger rolls it up. Can't get it to fall. Bowie has the ball. Into the corner for Dutra. Back over to Bowie, tough pass. Knocked away by Bruggeman, will stay Bulldogs ball.
Yeah, Nolan did a good job anticipating that pass.
It is a running clock, which I'm already behind on.
15, do you have his number? He's a new one, he just checked in for the first time.
Ball on the floor, Hinterleiter gets it to Reether, and gets called for the travel.
The old spinning roll.
Number 15 is Lian, L-I-A-N. Lion? I'm gonna go Lian.
Okay.
And a little low block for Dutra. Gets it back up to Klung. Lian to Bowie. Klung deflected by Smathers. And
he seems to have a lot of frustration going on whenever he...
aggressiveness is what it is. He's not frustrated, he's just aggressive.
Every time he turns the ball over, he seems to commit a foul. That would be his 4th foul. He's not been in the game very much. Yep, gonna go to the bench after that.
All right, back to the action. Running clock here in the fourth quarter of the JV match. Still in the backcourt, Smathers and Reether. And Smathers gets called for the carry. Attention to detail. That's what we love about those refs. really paying attention to
Yeah, they were all over that one. He made it a little too obvious.
Ball over to Leon. Bowie. Back to Leon at the top. Tries to find Dutra down low, and some hands got in the passing lane. I couldn't tell if they deflected or not, but.
Yeah, deflected and then went off his chest.
Brueggemann subs out. Crumrine back in the game. Hinterleiter on the right side. Being defended by Kelly. Tough pass. Leon there to deflect it. Smathers gets it back. Finds Crumrine in the short corner. Back to Hinterleiter at the top. Bounce pass to the low block for Smathers. Gets his own rebound. And foul called on Leon.
Yeah, had the hand on the back. Made a nice block with the upper hand, but pushed him down with the other hand. Leon, I think, still learning the game. He didn't realize that wasn't a backcourt since he tipped it backcourt. He was looking for the referee to call that backcourt.
Well, in his defense, it sure appeared that they called that the first time against them.
I'm still saying maybe it was just out of bounds over there.
Yeah.
The ref never made any sort of call.
Yeah, he didn't really explain what he was calling, so that's what I tell refs. Just to be safe, don't make a call. And that way nobody knows what happened. And then you should totally seem competent when you do that.
Yeah. Then you can just be ready. After the game, what'd you call over there? Which one?
Good pass ahead by Smathers and finish by Horton. Leon.
Most of the time the kids will process the call. They know what it was. So you just wait till the kids start going, which one's going out of bounds to get the ball, then you know that's the team that gets it.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of soccer refs use that strategy. It's not very effective for knowledgeable players because they just act like it was their ball.
Yeah.
And then fights ensue. Brueggemann from 12. Rebound pulled down by Peterson.
Stolen by Hinterleiter.
Back by Hinterleiter. And foul on the rebound defense. Peterson, Hinterleiter ties him up, and it is the Bulldogs' arrow, 1:30 to play here in the fourth quarter of the JV game. We will do separate streams again. I think people like that for being able to go back and watch the games. So we will end this stream at the conclusion of the recap and then bring up a new stream for the girls' varsity game. And then after the girls' varsity, we'll follow the nightcap with the boys' varsity. Ball to Ray, able to keep it in the front court. Ray's dad wants him to shoot, but he will not let it go. Brueggemann, big block. Take a look at that on replay as Brueggemann rises up. Oh, we're already back to the action. We got a running clock. We'll see that on the recap. Brueggemann goes for it again.
Ends up on his own hiney.
Ray back to number 40. That is Pointer. Pointer turns and shoots.
Ray comes up with it.
Crumrine with the block. Second block of the day for Crumrine. And the Cougars will run it out. 6 seconds to play. That's the final horn. Final score, 44-9. I don't know what I did to give them that 10th point, but they never got to 10. I bumped something.
Huh.
44-9. Final score. At 4-2, it seemed like, hey, this team knows what they're doing, but they just kind of fell apart. The pressure by the Cougars just became a little bit too much, and they started getting a lot of fast break, easy baskets, and that kind of took the wind out of the sails of the Bulldogs. I haven't really got a chance to look at the girls' schedule. Let's just see here. So as we look here at the girls are playing Wheaton. They're 8-10 on the year. Although Verona had a decent amount of wins too.
Huh.
So let's see who Wheaton's played. Well, I know the New Covenant game with the Cougars came down to the end. See if they have that on here. So New Covenant beat the Lady Cougars 39-37. So if you go just based on those scores, looks like the Lady Cougars are going to be favored in this upcoming game.
What was the Wheaton New Covenant score?
What's that?
What was the Wheaton New Covenant score?
It was, I had it up on the screen, but it was about 15-point victory for New Covenant. All right, we'll send you through the second half recap and then be back for the girls game on a new stream. So look for the new stream after this closes.